So you think that being put in an E-Triple as a freshman, like, makes it more difficult for you?
Oh, yeah. No, I have an anecdote about that, actually. It was like first week of school. I was really upset because I hadn't made any friends yet. No, it looks like everybody has friends. You know that story. Everybody knows that story. But I was so upset, and I just wanted to cry and call my mom. But I had to go outside and stand in the rain to cry and call my mom because I couldn't cry and call my mom in my room because both roommates were there. And so there's just, like, in that, like, E-Triple area, there's no space for you to just be alone or go through the own mental state of, like, having to deal with that transition. I had to go and cry and call my mom in the rain like I was in some stupid rom-com. And it was just, like, ridiculous.
Yeah, same. It's, like, super awkward because, like, I remember I did the same thing. But I, like, just stuck it out in my room. But I had, like, my roommate behind me, and, like, I was trying so hard not to cry while calling my mom and, like, everything. And it was just so awkward. And, like, I knew that she was listening to me, like, trying not to cry. But, like, you could definitely tell that I'm, like, so close to tears and everything. And it's just so awkward. Or, like, even now, like, I'm fine. But, like Skype calls, like, it's kind of annoying. But, like, that's why I always ask my roommates, hey, is now a good time to call? So I always give them the option to be like, oh, hey, I'm about to, like, take a nap, or I'm about to go to sleep, or something like that. It's just very, like, you don't really have that much privacy. And you always hear one side of the conversation. Like, no matter how hard you don't try not to listen, like, it's, like, it's, like, they're talking to you, but, like, they're not.
It's too close not to listen.
Yeah.
And it's like when you go into your room, you can't, like, just take off your mask, you know, your social mask or whatever you have, like, you can't just be like, okay, like, crash into your bed. Like, no, but, like, when you're in a double, sometimes you're just able to, like, just, you know, throw your backpack down and just, like, crash into the bed after a long day. Like, in an E-Triple, there's exercise to get onto my bed. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, or
like,
just, like, leaving your stuff. Like, you have those days where you just want to, like, take off all your clothes and change your pajamas and just leave everything right there.
No, you can't
Like,
just,
you
like,
cannot do that at all.
Because two shoes in the middle of the room makes it like, there's a mess.
Yeah.
It's just like,
there's never not a
terrible.
mess in there.
Well, and just that emotional bond too, and between roommates. When it's in a double, you have one roommate, and so you can take more time to like form a closer relationship with them. Versus if you're in an E-Triple, not only do you have a lot of different schedules, so you can't spend as much time together. There's an extra person there, so it's like we hear some people saying they're like really, really close with their roommates. And it's harder to form that relationship with 3 people versus just 2.
Yeah, it's awkward because, like, 2 people might be closer than, like, other 2 people, and then it's just awkward. And then they feel left out, but then, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's awkward. Also, in the room, like, I feel like headphones become your best friend. There is no doing anything without your headphones. Like, that's something, like, I kind of knew when I got to college, but I didn't realize the extent. Like, I never listened to my music, never call anyone on the phone. Never Skype, never do anything, watch Netflix or anything without headphones. I've gone through so many headphones this year.
There was one week where my headphones were broken and I didn't have time to go to the store to get a new pair. And I literally dramatically thought I was gonna die for a week.
And then there's always like the awkward moment because like one of my roommates isn't like using headphones, so she like. Ooh. I like feel like I watched so many shows with her. Like I watched Mad Men at the beginning of the year, and then I watched Friday Night Lights with her, and then right now she's watching The Sopranos and I just hear it like always because she just listens to it, which I mean I'm fine with. And like if I'm about to make a call, I'll be like, oh, can you listen with headphones? But it's just funny.
Oh, I totally had that. One of my roommates like went to sleep without headphones, or he watches on his phone without headphones, but then he talks to his phone. And it's hilarious, and it's really funny, but, like, it's like, dude, like, please be courteous, like, I mean, you know, we have here at SU, like, quiet hours, and then we have courtesy hours, like, all the time, and sometimes when you go into the room, you don't want to use those, but you still have to, almost. Like, I feel like I'm obligated to still use these courtesy hours, because I have to respect 2 people instead of just 1. And, like, I don't know, it's a hustle bustle, so...